All of these, did you see that?
For real.
Today, we are making peanut butter cookies. They are extremely peanut buttery, very fudgy and soft and comforting, and we're doing it in as few ingredients as possible. We only need 3 things. We don't need any flour. We also don't need any measuring cups or spoons. So, what you need to get started is 1 jar of peanut butter, 1 jar of jam, and 2 eggs. So I'm using a creamy peanut butter here. If you want some chunky bits, use a chunky peanut butter. That'll work great too. All right, this is the hardest part of the recipe. Getting every last bit. Okay, so we don't even have to wash our peanut butter spoon because all of the jam is going in. I'm using apricot jam. You could also use peach jam. I bet fig would be really good. What I aim for here is something like orangey is a bonus because it's the same color as the peanut butter, but you want something that is like pretty mild in flavor. This way the jam is just serving as a source of sweetness for the cookie. It's not so much that you're getting that overt fruity flavor. So in this case, the whole jar of jam is taking the role that granulated sugar or brown sugar would normally play in a 3-ingredient peanut butter cookie, or really any peanut butter cookie. Obviously, there's sugar in the jam when it's made, but it's mostly fruit. So you get this jammy, kind of fudgy, gooey texture to the cookie that you wouldn't have gotten quite in that way otherwise. And you also get all those bonus flavors from the fruit. This is good. It looks wrong, but it's right. This cookie dough kind of looks more like a batter, like a muffin batter or a cake batter. The reason for this is because we're ending up with a soft, pillowy, tender cookie, not something that's like crispy, crunchy. So now I'm gonna scoop it. I have a tablespoon size scoop, but if you don't have one, just use 2 spoons. It totally doesn't matter. I'm just going for heaping tablespoons, so it's kind of overflowing from the cup. Then I'm going to scoop it down onto a silicone mat, something just to prevent it from sticking to our pan. These don't spread too much, so maybe space them like 1.5 inches apart. I'm just adding a flaky salt on top of each cookie. If you don't want the extra salt, don't use it. We didn't put any salt in the batter because the peanut butter is salted. So that was like doing double duty in its own way. I can't get enough. So I'm just gonna add a tiny bit more. It's nice, it's a little bit of texture, kind of looks like sprinkles. Honestly, I bet if you added some pepper on top, that would be really good too. But that's for you to tell me. But I bet it would be really good. Should we have a cookie? This is a good batch. It has a very fudgy, very jammy, very gooey belly with a kind of cakey exterior, but overall it's just really soft and pillowy and tender, kind of like a hug in a cookie. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can cook together again. Next week, we have another 3-ingredient recipe coming up, but very different, very savory, very good. So I'll see you then.